It's crazy how fast the internet can turn on someone. One day, you're the most loved creator on the platform, breaking records, setting trends, making history. And then, almost overnight, people wake up and decide you're fake, cringe, or doing too much. That's exactly what happened to Cenat. And what makes it even stranger is that it didn't come from a scandal, a slip-up, or some huge mistake. It came from a few clipped moments and the internet's need for a new target. The shift wasn't slow, it didn't build over time. It hit like a lightning bolt. Suddenly, people were sharing edits of his laugh, mocking his reactions and acting like they secretly hated him for years. Clips of him being dramatic, something he's been doing since day one, were suddenly treated like evidence that he switched up on his entire personality. People who had never watched a full stream were suddenly experts on everything wrong with him. And the commentary channels? They smelled blood instantly. The moment one sarcastic edit went viral, they flooded in with videos titled "Is Cenat Fake Now?" and "The Truth About Kai." They talked with so much confidence, like they'd been watching his every move for years, even though most of them were reacting to the same 3 clips. They framed his energy as a performance, his laugh as a strategy, and his personality as some kind of manufactured act. It didn't matter that Kai has always been loud, always dramatic, always chaotic. That's literally what made him blow up. Then came the moment that pushed everything louder. The viral Oma concert situation. Everyone remembers the clip, the guy in the crowd watching his girlfriend get a little too comfortable on stage. Social media tore it apart instantly. Kai brought the boyfriend onto his stream, gave him a full dating show moment, and even dropped $20,000 on him at the end. It was classic Kai, wild, unpredictable, and entertaining. But a few days earlier, when Kai reached out to the girlfriend from that same viral moment, she asked to be paid up front. Kai laughed at the idea and didn't bring her on. That small moment got twisted into a full-on moral debate. People accused him of favoritism, bias, even disrespect. It didn't matter that she set a price and he chose not to pay it. The internet turned it into a personality flaw. This was where the authenticity debate exploded. People claimed his reactions were too dramatic. Others said he was faking hype to stay close to trending artists. Some insisted he boosted underground names for future clout. No matter what angle you looked at, someone found a reason to attack his intentions. But here's the reality. Kai goes live for hours every single night. Thousands of people are watching him at once. Of course he's going to keep the energy high. If he didn't, people would say he's boring. If he does, they say he's fake. It's a lose-lose cycle because the internet doesn't actually know what it wants. What made everything feel even weirder was how fast his own audience switched up. People who clipped his streams daily suddenly acted embarrassed to admit they ever watched him. Fans who celebrated his milestones now left comments like, "I can't believe I found him funny." And the pattern was identical to what happened to another creator not too long ago. Someone who went from loved to clowned almost instantly. There was no scandal there either. Just boredom. Just people needing a new storyline. The edits started getting more extreme. Countdown timers added to his laugh. Fake laugh tracks overdubbed onto his reactions. Voiceovers mocking him like he was auditioning for a drama scene. None of it was real, but the internet treats edits and reality the same, the moment they get enough likes. Suddenly, people were treating jokes like proof. They acted like these exaggerated memes revealed his true personality. It didn't matter that he's been reacting like this since the moment he touched streaming. The narrative had already taken over, but here's the important part. This isn't a downfall. Not even close. There's a difference between a trending dislike wave and an actual collapse. Kai's base is too loyal, too big, and too woven into the culture for something like this to sink him. The internet loves fast drama, but it also has the attention span of a goldfish. In a week or two, the same people dragging him will act like none of this ever happened. they'll be back in his chat laughing at something wild he does on stream. This whole situation says more about the internet than it does about Kai. People expect creators to stay exactly the same forever, to never grow, never change, never try new things. They want energy, but not too much. They want realness, but also entertainment. They want someone who is raw and unfiltered, but also perfect for every platform. It's an impossible standard, and Kai is just the latest example of the internet twisting normal behavior into a villain storyline. And once a few clips catch traction, the narrative builds itself. People who barely know the creator jump in because they don't want to miss the trend they pile on. Because it feels like everyone else is piling on. It turns into a loop where nobody remembers how it even started. And by the time the truth comes up, the crowd has already moved on to the next target. Kai's controversy isn't real. It's a temporary storm made out of memes, opinions, and exaggerated edits. He didn't do anything wrong. There's no hidden scandal. There's no exposed secret. It's just another example of how fast the internet can twist a narrative when it feels like the next big thing. And if you think this wave was chaotic, wait until you hear what happened with the next creator the internet is trying to flip on. Tap the video on your screen. The drama only gets crazier from here.